He has collaborated with musicians such as Snoop Dogg, Akon, Casper Nyovest, Tiwa, and has worked with Kanye, Kanye West. He's best known internationally for his 2012 summer hit Oliver Twist that topped a number of African charts. I'm talking about the one and only award-winning Nigerian superstar D'banj. We shall be catching up with him as he narrates his musical journey and his experience in Zimbabwe. Welcome, D'banj.
I know.
Conquer. I'm D'banj, or Skipper like what Jamaica friends call me, and I must greet you special.
Nice one. It is an honor to have you on the show. How are you doing,
Happy
D'banj?
New Year.
Hey, compliment of the new season,
I'm
man.
telling you, it's the new year 2023.
Yes.
And it's the year of the fulfillment.
Fulfillment.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
You know, I'm here with the prophet.
Prophet Passion Java.
Yes, sir. So everything is already prophetic.
Only prophet in the world.
So, yeah, how are you finding your stay in Zimbabwe?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Remember where I saw you?
Yeah.
At the restaurant.
This afternoon.
And I think that was so interesting because last time I was here, I didn't get to experience the natural food, and the culture as much as I would have wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm here to do today.
Nice. And the last time you were here in it was in October, right? October 2013.
Yeah.
For the Lion Lager Summer Beer Festival. And I'm assuming this is your second time visiting Zimbabwe, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you enjoying the most, about our country, Zimbabwe?
I know you will say it's weird, but I love the weather. The weather is just like sleep and wake up. No problem at all. You got no problem.
The weather is good.
I love the weather. I love the people. It's very interesting people, and I'm just looking forward to us getting to the studio and banging out some hits as we do.
And what are you most impressed with in Zimbabwe?
Everything. Last time I was here, it was not like this. It was only those sand. Those sand that will make you feel like you're in the desert.
Yeah.
But now, hiya! Cocolet liberty. Labata. You know what I'm saying? You saw what I was saying.
I know.
It becomes so great. But even the last time I was here, the airport was different. So I can see that the airport, is crazy. The infrastructure is beautiful. And even the roads, the expansions of the roads, it's more. It's beginning to look like as if I'm in America, in Africa.
In Africa. Okay. I see you. You've been hanging out with Passion Java, and he's here. What Zimbabwean meals has he introduced you to?
A lot. That's the problem. A lot, and a lot of the acts as well. In fact, when we're coming here, he did a collaboration post because we wanted to come feel the people.
Yeah.
And he told me that when you get here, you'll be convinced. You just walk.
Yeah.
And that's how music is about the energy, and music is very universal. So it's not about the language you're speaking; it's about us connecting. So he had kind of like a teaser for the people.
Yeah.
And I would like him to say it because he asked the question. He said, "Who should D'banj do something with in Zimbabwe?"
Yeah.
So I'll let the prophet say the two names, and I'll tell you what the people said.
Okay. Two names, Prophet?
Jah Prayzah and Roki.
Oh! Why those two?
These are the god of this music industry in Zimbabwe. Roki from 2001.
Wow.
Roki
and Jah Prayzah when it comes to international collabs and stuff. These two, when it comes to outside, they are the biggest.
That's powerful.
Then, of course, we have King 98 also doing collabs. These three, when it comes to outside of Zimbabwe,
powerful. So, D'banj.
No, let me ask you.
Yeah.
I'm putting you on the spot. Who should I? You heard what the prophet said. If I were to do one collaboration with one person, who would you say first? We'll continue, but which one first?
Which one first? I would say a vote.
No.
Among the two.
Among the two.
Among the two.
Sorry.
You see, now he has added another name that we're doing.
Yes.
That's called vote. So
No, it's all right.
But among the two.
I'll say Roki, fine.
Really?
Roki.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think you've got the same vibe.
Oh, okay. The energy is right.
The energy is right.
That's what I said.
Then Jah Prayzah as well.
That's what I said. I like that.
So how did you meet Passion Java?
Oh my God! It was a prophetic meeting. It was a prophetic meeting because I was in Cape Town I wouldn't say it was one of the brands. Just we're having an activation for them, doing a commercial, and it was more of us even speaking about the future of African culture. When I mean African culture, I'm saying the music, fashion, movies, and we can see that that's what's growing now. You know, that's what's pushing the narrative for Africa. And if we continue and we invest in that, we can only change the future. So for me, I was there, and then they said somebody is like the band somewhere. Somewhere. I said, oh God, who's this? And I've heard of his story before. So many miracles. This man, this man, God is using him for a lot of things. You know, a lot of positive things. And I always say to him, I say he's a sign of visible hope, because everybody wakes up every day with hope in our mind. You want to go to work, you have hope that you have a great day. You have hope that you meet the bunch. You have hope that you buy billions, buy gold and all that. But then that's just hope, which is called faith in the Bible. But when you see visible hope, that means I can see it tangible. I can connect with it. I can hold it.
You're not sounding like a prophet, like a pastor.
I'm like, I told him, prophet, tell me, let me open the church.
You're a prophet.
Hey, God,
you want to open a church?
I want to open a church, and I'm begging the prophet. I said, we have to go to Nigeria. I have to be the one to take the prophet to Nigeria, for the first time.
Oh yeah, for the first time.
For the first time.
Wow.
So
and you gave an amazing performance at the Big Brother Titans official launch that happened on Sunday alongside our very own Passion Java. Yeah. Do you have a song together? Apart from this one.
Oh, of course. In fact, we have a project together, not just one song. And like I said, when I met Passion, his vision for Africa was clear to me, which is to promote African artists, African culture. Be it, they call him Mr. Gucci. So be it fashion, music, comedy, movies. Like he's got a reality show coming up soon. So many things I want to do. And for me, I said, you know what? Let's go, because that's what I've been preaching since. So we have not one song, but I think now we have what, 4?
4 songs?
We have 4 songs.
And what's the message behind the songs?
Oh, visible hope.
Visible hope.
Yes, not just normal hope. Hope where hope where the CEO. Hope that you can connect with. And at the end of the day, we want everybody out there to be able to say, if the band and Passion Java can do this, then I can do this.
Oh, I like that. In Zimbabwe, we have quite a number of super talented musicians. The likes of Jah Prayzah, like you mentioned, Jah Prayzah, Roki, Nati, Tammy Moyo, Amara Brown. The list is endless.
I know, but you mentioned someone called Volt. Who's Volt?
Volt.
Because I think that's your favorite now.
He is not my favorite though.
But why do you say Volt?
He's a good hip hop artist.
Does he have the Volt from the Transformer? Transformer Volt is shocked because me, I have Volt. Emergency, you never see me coming through. So I don't know, maybe that's the kind of voltage is using.
Okay, maybe when you do the collab, you will see. So any artist from this side you would like to collaborate with, apart from Jah Prayzah and Roki?
No, you already mentioned some of the few, but I told him, I said I want to go with an open mind. And he has given me 2, but I want the cocolettes.
Yes.
I need the cocolettes. Don't you? I need one cocolet to do a collaboration. Give me one.
What?
One cocolet that I can do a collaboration with here. Nigeria, Zimbabwe. Say it, let them know that you are the one speaking.
Madam Boss.
Hey, where is she? Where is she? Lebete Labata. Where is she? Madam the Madam.
Madam the Boss.
So what do you love the most about their music? Okay.
Listen, African music is so... It's our culture, it's our lifestyle. So just what you're asking me is like you asking me what I like generally about her. It's us. We don't do like all those kind of musicians. In Africa, when we sing, when we put it out there, it's about us. It's about our life. It's about how we look, how we feel. So if you already feel someone, you already love the person because you can tell. That's it. So I'm excited, and that the Zimbabweans, they have the natural the one that is coming from the behind that's encouraging the front, and then that thing make the world go round. Even the producer of our show is well endowed like that. Chai! 3 goes for producer. Go sir. Guys,
what is this?
No, it's the thing. It's an overload. It's an overload.
Okay. So from the songs you've listened to so far, Dibang, by Zimbabwean artists, how different are they from your kind of music in Nigeria?
No, not too much different. Just like the food. Prophet wanted me to feel the food, so he took me. What's that place? Kotopa that we went to eat.
That one called Konke. Konke or Konka?
Where did we go eat today?
Konga.
Okay.
Konga restaurant.
So what tripped me about it is that they had even the same thing we eat back in Nigeria, but the way it's prepared is different.
It's different.
In fact, they had one that they put a peanut butter. in the rice.
Rice
I have never seen peanut butter in the rice.
Okay.
I use the peanut butter for bread.
Okay.
When I put it in the rice, I know I'm in trouble. I know it's going to be a mashup. And so
You start speaking in tongues.
yes, I heard it. I'm speaking in tongues. But for me, just like the music, so you have the same ingredient, but the way it's prepared is different, but rich. And I think that's what Zimbabwean music has got. It's got rich sound, rich in culture, rich even in the instruments. And I love the way people sing in your language. It sounds so good.
Yeah,
so good.
So we want you to sing in our languages.
Wait, what's that one that the dangerous?
Dangerous.
Did you go on
Hey, you see my hand? Dangerous. If I catch you, you're in trouble. Hey, dangerous. Hey,
So yeah,
that's to let you know that we are not too different from each other.
And you know what?
Sounds so Nigerian. Dangerous sounds so Nigerian.
Ajibanj, I'm certain most people don't know that you actually studied mechanical engineering. At Lagos University, a home mechanic engineer who is now an international superstar. How amazing! Tell us about the transition, into music.
It's good because I tell people that mechanical engineering and music is MM. Both of them are the same thing. So I went to Lagos State University. We studied mechanical engineering, but my dream was always to study music and to understand it. So when I got a chance, to go abroad to study, where I met Don Jazzy, it was such a beautiful thing. So I was in London where we studied, and then I met Don Jazzy. And for me, it was us just combining and identifying and knowing my strength and knowing our talents. And I say to people that content is the new crude. Because growing up, while I was doing mechanical engineering, because we're taught that crude oil was Nigeria's biggest export. But today, our biggest export is the content.
Content, yeah.
You understand?
Movies, the music.
Movies, music, fashion.
Good
So
videos.
that's it. So it's becomes, that's why I say content is the new crude oil.
Yeah.
One time it was crude oil, now it is content. So I'm so privileged to have come into the game when I did and to have put in so much, because now today, that's what's driving the economy. Not just in Nigeria, but in Africa. And that's why I'm here, to make sure that there's a unity. I tell people that in 2023, collaboration is the new competition.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you ever make use of your degree, or you abandoned it?
My brother, I abandoned that, I'm making use of it in my daily mechanical negotiation. You understand me now?
Negotiation.
But it's been more of the music. And I think more of you just passing through that, you have the network, you have the discipline, then you can put it into whatever field you end up in.
And you're one of the founders of More Hits Records.
Yes, indeed.
A record company that you partnered with Don Jazzy. You mentioned about Don Jazzy earlier. And I must say, you made quite a beautiful team.
Yes.
What happened to your fallout?
No, it's generalized life. Variety is the spice of life. Change is the only constant thing in life. I think when I was here 10 years ago, I was here with one of them, Juan Nicole. Everybody knows Juan Nicole.
Yeah.
And I think it's just, I was here with Juan Nicole, I was here with Ike Chuku, and it was just about us expanding our music, expanding the culture. And I think if that didn't happen, there will not be a room for us to be able to be this big. Far back as 10, 11 years ago, we already had the first collaboration with Kanye West, the first collaboration with Snoop Dogg. And like I said to Prophet, that I think set the foundation for what people are doing today, because it's called Visible Hope. Because prior to me, all we hear and feel is fate. To even have a collaboration done was like a miracle, when we're growing up. If you hear it, it's you don't even see it. But with us, we could actually bring that to a reality where the new generation can connect, and today you can have a Wizkid and a Drake. It's because there's something that they can aspire to. So for me, I believe that's the biggest thing. And in our journey, we do not choose how we end up, but we can only choose where the journey is taking us. And by God's grace, it's taking us to this place where today we're part of the foundation for what is called African music or African entertainment industry. So it's lovely.
I like that. But could it be maybe that you decided to go separate ways because about the hit song Oliver Twist? Was it because of Oliver Twist?
No, we went separate ways before Oliver Twist.
Before Oliver Twist?
Yeah. I think I have like 100 songs with Don Jazzy that maybe only 2 or 3 have come out.
Oh, yeah. But would you agree with me when I say the song Oliver Twist opened doors for you?
Opened doors for everybody in Africa. He's the first African artist to first African song to become a top 10 in the UK and in Europe. And it went to number 2 in London, number 1 in about 10 European countries, Romania, Spain, and all that. And I think, like you said, it's a journey. If I had stayed behind and not pursued, pushed against the tide, because nobody was listening to our songs then. They actually consider as African music, they kind of like say, so until we broke the barrier, now people can come through. So sometimes when you find yourself in a difficult journey or in a difficult lane, know that you're put there for a reason, because God wants to set you aside. So I come into any country in Africa or in the world today and they call me a pace setter. I say, you did this, and that's why these people are doing this. It's because of Israel. But imagine that I didn't have the strength and the grace of God to continue then. You know, there will be no these. And so that I'm privileged. And I think that that's why my name is written in gold.
Because like the breakthrough, you know?
And Passion Java says going to give me a gold mine. And it's going to give me something in Victoria Falls. I want to shoot a video in Victoria Falls. I'll shoot a video, the water behind me, the coconut running.
I forgot to tell you, this guy Ollah is wearing a $10,000 suit.
Hey, yo! That's visible hope.
Visible.
That's visible hope. You see, listen, you asked me about our collaboration.
Yeah.
So one of our first songs to come out is called Chop Life. And that's what he's trying to say. He said, you look like you're chopping life already.
Okay.
You know, in fact, you're wearing $10,000 suit. Only you are chopping the life. And I think it's very important to let people know that you're chopping the life. Because you wake up in the morning and you go out is because you really want to chop the life.
Yeah.
If you don't chop life, life will chop you.
Yeah,
so it's good to chop the life.
Ollah, you need to clap your hands because Philip Chiangwa is inspiring you every day.
Okay, because of the suit, right? Okay. So, Dibanj, you have won so many awards from Artist of the Year at the MTV African Music Awards 2009, Best-Selling African Artist at the 2014 World Music Awards, and so forth. You know, from where you started to that, would you have imagined that you could scoop such huge awards?
No, that's what's called visible hope. We pray to God and we have faith and we put our hard work to it. And today, when we see this kind of things happening, we just always appreciate. Sometimes it's like a dream. When people mention my names in places, when they say what we've done, it's because we never waited to receive the accolades. You are running. It's like what you're doing now. Later, when you see pictures, when you see videos, you'll be like, I didn't even enjoyed. I didn't feel this moment because the band was here. I just walked and I moved. Sometimes we walk so much, but we don't understand that we're actually putting in the work. So for me, I'm grateful to God because so many people out there are talented. So many people are actually spending the money. So many people are working so hard, but yet only a handful are celebrated. Not because the rest of the people are not that talented. It's because those people have grace, you know, and God has shined light on them. So I want to encourage everyone out there not to give up. Because you can do it for 10 years, you can do it for 5 years, but all we actually do need is the grace of God. And that's why the partnership between myself and Passion Java is so real, because when I met him, he showed me what he's trying to do with Java Records. What he's been doing with his artists. He's brought in the likes of Kofi Olomide to come and do collaborations, and just because he loves the culture. And I said, you know what, I like what you say, I like the energy, like we're saying. Let's do this together so that in future we can celebrate that. And that's what I love that I'm here for.
Nice. And how did it feel collaborating with and working with names recognized worldwide, the likes of Akon, Snoop Dogg, and Kanye West?
No, it's like one of them told me something, says that we should always, and I want to encourage everyone out there listening to me as a musician or a creative person. One of the legends and mentors that I respect said to me that do not feel somehow, a collaboration is a collaboration, whether you're an Asian artist from India or you're an African artist from Zimbabwe. Both of you are the same. Whether he has 1 billion views or you have 1 view or he has 1 billion followers, it's because in the creative world, both of you are now together. You are trying to create a wonderful piece together. So never feel, because people always make a mistake and say, international artists, African artists, collaboration. Please throw out that front. We're all artists. And when you're going in
no
there,
African artists,
no,
international artists. We are all artists.
We're all artists. And it was Wyclef Jean that told me this in Kenya in 2008, 2009 at the first MTV Africa Awards. They brought it and we did some kind of thing. And someone said, Wyclef, meet the African artists. And Wyclef said, there's nothing like African artists. We are all artists. It's just that you're from Africa, I'm from America, you're from this, and that changed my mindset. And it was the same time he looked at me after I performed and he says, you know what, the band, you're African Michael Jackson. And I said, hee hee. So for me, for everyone out there, just know that this is actually bringing that full circle for us, letting us know that we are all one. So I'm looking forward to a Nigerian Zimbabwean collaboration.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to a Nigerian Zimbabwean tour. I'm looking forward to a Nigerian Zimbabwean music video, Nigerian Zimbabwean movie where we are all collaborating together.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and I think that's the vision that this young man has here, and I'm excited.
I like that. And should we expect more international projects?
Ayaba, you know. Why am I here? I'm already international.
Yeah.
Now Zimbabwe, can't you see your roads? It's already been like as if I'm in Atlanta. So this is, have you seen the coconuts? The nyash? It's like I won't talk. It's on censored radio.
The beauty of a woman is
It's
not in the
nyash. It's in the
mindset.
And
You
that's
guys
what
are
we say.
crazy.
Have you been to London? Do you know how many Zimbabwean coconuts are making Afrobeat big? I cannot talk.
You're gonna talk. Please tell
In
me.
London,
Please
we're
tell me.
everywhere.
I'm curious. Please
No,
tell
but you
me.
know London, we're everywhere. The London, UK, they should just give us free visa entry from Zimbabwe. Especially if you're a coconut. Liberty, Labata is a big overload. Hey, God. Too much overload happening in South Africa now, they're putting a load
And
shed.
you know what?
Now we're now here.
Adibanj, you know what? I read somewhere that you learned how to play a harmonica instrument, also known as the free reed wind instrument,
Yes.
during your teenage days, so as to honor your older brother who died in a plane crash at the age of 17. How far true is that?
It's 100% true. You know, I went to Nigerian military school. My father was in the military.
Yeah.
And I would have been in the army. I wanted to save the world.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Jack Bauer,
Yeah.
Jason Bond, John Wick. I think I would have been a good spy.
Yeah.
But then that was what I wanted to do. But God has a way for everyone. And I lost my brother. I was 14, he was 17. And I think the only thing I picked back from the whole luggage, because it was in a military school, was the harmonica.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what it meant then. But later on, I started reading about it, and I realized that was actually the only instrument allowed by the Westerners, you know, to our people.
Yeah.
So when they took them as slaves, they never allowed them in the beginning to play piano
Yeah. Yeah.
or guitar. It was always the harmonica. So it was more of a healing instrument. It's a wind instrument, like you said, but most people do not know about it. So no one taught me how to play it.
Yeah.
But I took it because of my brother. And then I started learning how to play it and started playing. And today I see that it's become such a great instrument.
And how do you feel, you know, whenever you play it, or what kind of memories does it bring?
In the beginning, it's like a Iron Man. You know that Iron Man enter, you wear the suit. You know, that kind of thing. Because when I played, I feel that God actually separated me for this. Because part of what was recovered from his items, because he had a plane crash, even though he was studying to be a pilot. And, he had a plane crash, and part of what was recovered was the harmonica. And so I picked it and I went to school. So anytime I played, I feel more closer to him. I feel like I'm complaining maybe he started, the love that he had. And that's why me being in music today is not my decision alone, but was something driven by him, by God. And I'm proud that I can make him proud today. So I stand boldly to say that whatever you're doing, give it your all. And at the end of the day, you want to be a visible hope.
Yeah, very true.
That's it.
Apart from music, Dibanj,
Yes.
You are a businessman, a husband, as well as a father. How do you balance work and family time?
Hayaba. Yes, you have to know that when you finish your Passion Java, if you do not go home, your wife will drive you. You have to say that. I think it's very important for you to connect with people that understand you, people that love you, and people that know what you're doing. So for some people, the calling is bigger than you alone. And I think that's what God has blessed me with. So I have a wonderful wife that understands and knows where we're going. And then I got 2 beautiful kids, and we have 3. You know, I lost one son in the first child,
sure,
but it's also part of the story. To be able to let people know that whatever you go through, as long as you hold on to God, you can get restoration, and you can be source of visible hope. So like Lashan always says, I think the way I balance is because I'm an OG before IG.
Before
Triple
IG.
OG. Before that IG that people go to.
Yeah.
Me, I've been there before that. So I'm not distracted by that. I know where I am going. And that's why we're doing it. And,
I like that. And what is your net worth?
I don't know. My net worth, if I told you now, I don't want you to keep me here. You understand me now? But all I can say is that, we're just in the plane, you know, you cannot even calculate anyone's net worth without the individual. So if you see someone that is a billionaire or you appreciate what Java is doing, it's because he has let himself to be used in that way. And our prayer always, no matter how rich, no matter how great, is to be useful. You know, so if you are useless, then you become irrelevant. So the fact that you're useful to yourself, to people, to your generation, it's beyond billions. You know, today you can stand and you can have nothing. Tomorrow you could have everything. You know, some people didn't know Elon Musk before. Some people did not know Elon Musk is from this your cousin sister country, South Africa here. Some people think Elon Musk is from San Francisco, but they don't know he's from here. Is because he put himself to it, went through a lot until he's there. But the last time I heard from a company, I saw somewhere KPMG, when they do valuation, it was over $100 million. But I don't want to say that now because Passion has promised me a house and a car next to ED Junior. Have you heard my name?
Yeah.
My new name is ED Junior.
Oh, that's your name.
Yes, nah. You know, I'm the Banj. Or Ski Branch, like my Jamaican friends call me. Capella, like my South Africans call me. Mensa, like my Ghanaians call me. Frike, like my Liberians call me. So when I landed there, I said, Java. What's my South African name? My Zimbabwean name. He said, ED Junior.
Oh.
I like that name.
Okay, you like that?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Hey. E for extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
D for daddy. Extraordinary daddy. Leave me alone.
This man is crazy. I tell you. Crazy.
3 gosa for ED. Gosa.
Divine. Extraordinary.
Daddy. Yes.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
No, you were not, because listen, the man has done so much, and and we are fond of not telling our stories. So it's very important for us to tell our stories. And myself and Passion, you know, I love Passion because it's so passionate about what it does, whatever he puts his hands in. So literally from the plane, it was educating me about the difference that, and as I said, you see this one, you see this one, you see what we are doing, and he has showed me so much work that I've seen that has happened, so much infrastructure, so much development, things that I didn't even know. And I think that's why it's so important for us to tell our story. So shout out to ED, shout out to all the great works he's doing, and everyone out there that is supporting the.
Have you met him?
You know, as my daddy, I've already met him in faith.
In faith.
But now when I meet him, I will call you. You will know that things are happening. Hey. I know I'm going to meet him again very soon. Yes,
soon. Very soon.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Okay, I was reading, I do, as I was doing my research, Baba Jibanj, I came across an article that was widely published by different publications online, which stated that you allegedly, Jibanj. Okay.
Yes, sorry, I'm looking for.
Oh, okay, no problem. That stated that you allegedly turned yourself into, in connection with millions of dollars. You know, you stole from that were meant to help unemployed youth and start business in Nigeria, and this happened.
Don't believe everything you read on social media.
What's
Don't believe everything you read on social media. That's all.
So clear the air.
That's it. Don't believe.
Don't believe it.
Don't believe what you read on social media. And if it were true, I would not be here. You tell them.
You have seen my bank account. Is there any money you need and I won't give you?
Is there any money that we need that we don't have?
You have the money you yourself. What is all I talking about?
Yeah. That's what I said,
we have the money.
That's
We chop live.
everything you read on
Social media.
It's just
Now it's no longer reading. Now he is announcing it on social media. This
so
one.
tell him that it's a false news.
So
and
they wanted to
take the
tarnish your name.
$10,000 suit from this guy.
I should collect $100,000.
100,000.
I think so. He pays me for it.
These guys.
Passion Java. But like you said, it's a false news. When you're out there, when you're a beacon of hope, you cannot control the likes of people that you do business with.
Sure.
But then, as always, because someone told me after God is the government.
Yeah.
So if you're invited and you have to clear the air, you go there, you clear the air. And if I didn't clear the air, I wouldn't be here today.
Yes,
so I believe that by God's grace, they're doing the best that they can. But I'm also free, and I stand as a beacon of hope to let people know that you do business. But I've already advised them, just pick your business partners right way so that nothing happens. But as far as you're a light, just like when light enter the room, darkness run. That one is in the Bible. And you cannot light a candle and put it on top under you have to light a candle must blow. A light must light. So as a light warrior, keep beaming your light, or make sure that you check the relationships you do, check the businesses you do, so that no one robs anything off you that you do not know.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Nice. I see you wearing flying colors. our flying colors.
Well, you already know that. Oh yes, so I was given this when I landed today by two people.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike, right? Mike,
Yeah,
my brother,
Mike.
and so yes, and
Yeah.
Zodwa.
Auntie Zodwa.
So they cover me, they put it this, and then my brother took me through the road, and we're going everywhere. In
Yeah.
my mind, I say, hey. I think I'm doing a campaign because this is lovely. And the last time I came, we just went straight to the hotel. But now I could feel the people.
Yeah.
In fact, this is not Nigeria. The way the people they run. Hey, don't be calling Zimbabwe anymore. We are one now. I see.
are one.
I was somebody. I said, you Ikechuku, stop it. You Emeka, stop it. The people, the energy is so great.
Emeka.
And I'm looking for a name for passion.
Yes,
I
yeah,
think
I was about to say that.
once we step into Nigeria, I'll give him his name. Since he has given me ED Junior.
Yeah.
Once we step into Nigeria, I'll give his. But he's behaving too much.
I
like
know,
a
but I don't
Nigerian.
think we should wait for. I mean,
You don't think so?
Yeah,
But I
just
think
give him
he's
now.
no, he's already behaving like a chief. That's
Yeah.
a pro. He's doing like a chief, like an
Just,
organ.
just give him now.
I don't know what to say. Igwe. Let's call him now Igwe.
Igwe.
And you know, Igwe means a king that
king.
he is. Always encouraging, always giving hope to people,
yeah.
and supporting people. And that's why I think that we connect. I love it. I love it.
I like that, Baba Dibanje. And what's your message to people of Zimbabwe who are listening to you, right? Your message, which is at your heart.
You know, like we always say, let's appreciate life. Let's be focused. Whatever you do, make sure that you give it your all. Believe in yourself, believe in God, and know that as long as we can make it, you can definitely make it. And that's it. So I'm the bunch. And where are my coconuts? I need 2 coconuts. One on my left, one on my right.
That'll be true.
And I'm waiting. I'm going to let you know myself and Passion. We're planning because this is a quiet trip. We're going to be getting to the studio. I'm not going to let you know with who.
Yeah.
You're just going to hear the songs.
Yes.
But we're going to have a concert here. Wow. This year. Heavy. And not just me. I'm going to be inviting my colleagues and my friends from Nigeria.
Nigeria as well.
So you're going to see a Nigerian, Zimbabwe, even West Africa. Based on our collaboration. I told you we've done about 4 songs already.
Yeah.
So imagine the kind of thing we do before the end of the year. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
we
These
also
people in
can
Zimbabwe, they have ginger. I like their
Ginger.
ginger. They can stand and dance and
So
shit.
can you give us like a freestyle or something?
No. I'll let you know the secret. If I let you know the cut.
I mean, any.
No, any freestyle. No freestyle. You
No
already
freestyle.
know.
This one now you only have expensive style.
Expensive style.
No,
Expensive, no
You know
freestyle.
you're so good.
You can't do freestyle now.
I say you're
Look,
good.
you have gold teeth,
Hey.
gold
I can have
glasses,
freestyle when I have
gold
gold
phone. Now they want you to do freestyle. Expensive style.
Expensive style. Do you know I've not heard? You see what I told you about Passion? This man is creatively great. I'm telling you. He's creatively great. So I don't do freestyle. I do expensive style.
Expensive
Gucci.
style. Okay. So as we conclude, Dibanje, what are your parting remarks,
It's so
Dibanje?
funny. Oh, me, I have a confession. Don't take it personal. The confession you can take personal. We are going expensive style. And that is it. Because last, you know, God has blessed us all and we have to show that beacon of hope. And that's why we're here. So please, wake up from your room, turn on your TV, be encouraged because the Lord God that did it for myself and Passion is definitely going to do it for you. That's it.
Nice one. And maybe how can people get in touch with you, Dibanje?
Yes, you know you can follow me every social media handle. You know, I'm the band, Twitter, everything. But if you also have Passion or you go to our church, then you know ministration is complete. Hallelujah. You're going to receive your healing, body, soul, and mind. But you can check me. And if you have any picture, just tag me. It's go way down on the DM, it go down. Go down on the DM, it go down, it go down.
Nice one. Thank you so much. That was Dibanje alongside Prophet
One thing
Passion.
people need to know about our church.
Yeah.
We have the anointing of Elijah, Moses, Adam, Solomon.
Solomon. Why Solomon? King Solomon.
No, why you say why? You know he's rich. Everything goes. You know why. You know why. You know why.
The rich one. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. That was Dibanje and Prophet Passion Java. So, Hansi Timbo expecters like I wonder they are, yeah, what we expect, what we promise some fireworks. You know, we can't wait. And I played you that song earlier on, Chop Life. So, yeah, as we say goodbye, I want to play you this one from, you know,
Padango Simbisa DJ Fantan.
DJ Fantan.
Katanga Zim Danso. Lev was the greatest producer.
Mm-hmm.
And the Oski Dichubaba
Oski.
Rockford, Boss Lashan, of course, Boate, Israel Matthew.
Yes.
The bunch, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And above everything, we do the other Oga 3 times. What do you call it?
3 Gosa for ED. Gosa, Gosa, Gosa.
Gosa.
Thank you guys.